Hello and welcome back to the Sam Beast YouTube channel and another one in our ITAM short series. Today we're back with Libby Bagley again, and today we're going to be discussing how you shouldn't let fear get in the way of your career development or even asking questions out there. We discuss LinkedIn, the need for ITAM at universities and college level, and we just have a really good chat about how we can get more young people into our industry. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and hope to see you on the next one. Adios.
Need to start our own university, our ITAM university, and get them into it.
It's funny, this is completely off record, but will be still recorded and put on YouTube. I've tried for years to contact, in the UK in particular, there's people like AQA, EdXL, OCS, etc. These exam boards and curriculum boards, etc. for GCSE and A level, and I've been trying to push so much. Just like, please, just let me talk to you about ITAM and SAM, even if it's just like a couple of pages in a GCSE or A level book.
Yeah.
And I got as far with one of the exam boards, and I thought they were biting. I was like getting proper excited. I was like, this is awesome. Oh my God, they're going to do a chapter on it. And in the end, they just turned around and said, no, you need to go and talk to the Department of Education. They're the ones that set the curriculum. I was like, oh, so close.
So close. You know what, actually, we had an email to our info inbox maybe like a month ago, and it was someone writing their theses on IT asset management. And they'd asked like a load of questions about our products and services and like just general ITAM questions. So maybe there is something in there.
But how would they have known about IT? It must have been, it was like a relative of somewhere in the industry. Like, how else would they have known?
I have no idea. I just sent it on to one of our solutions guys because he was better equipped to answer it than me.
Interesting. I have heard of people doing their theses and dissertations and all that stuff on ITAM, but it's always been like a cousin or a son or a daughter or a relation of someone already in the industry, not an organic student newbie, if you like, to the world.
I'll dig the email out and I'll reach out and see, and just see where they came from. Just for curiosity.
Community manager thing to do. Reach out and see how we can help you. Join the community. But I really want to get your opinion. We've spoken already about your involvement in women in tech and trying to get young people into the industry, etc. What kind of advice are you giving to these people about how to develop your career in ITAM?
For development, so I would absorb everything that you can, basically. And some things will be complicated and they'll just go straight over your head, but anything you will grasp onto, and you can hold intelligent conversations like this one, obviously.
Yeah.
You can actually discuss, and you sit comfortably in a room with people where you discuss. And then a big bit of information, this is probably just for general, that I was given a massive piece of advice that I always listen to now, is just don't let fear get in the way. And I'll always think to myself, no matter what situation I'm in, right, don't let fear get in the way, and then just step out and do it. Because unless it's like a life-threatening situation, what's the worst that can happen, really?
Exactly. You've hit the nail on the head. If you have a question or something you want to know or something you want to say, if you put it out there, what is the actual worst that can happen? Like, you're not going to die. Nothing's going to happen to your family. Some keyboard warrior may make a comment that you don't like, but at the end, who cares?
Absolutely. That person you'll probably never meet in your life, and there'll be so many other people that are probably thinking the same question anyway, that just don't ask it.
Exactly. Yeah, no, exactly, 100%. But how go on.
I think especially in the ITAM community, like, that was one of my favorite things. Everyone is so nice. I love going to events, not just to like learn and expand my knowledge, but just to see actual friends as well. Especially, obviously, again, this year is the exception, but when the events are all on, you can be away from like May till September, and it's just nice to have friendly faces. So they're always up for a conversation and always interested if you ask questions. So definitely, they were such a friendly bunch. Just ask us anything.
That's interesting. That actually, in your role in the community, obviously you're engaged with not only your own customers and clients and stuff, but the wider ITAM space as well. Have you seen much change in the community over the years that you've been involved in the ITAM world?
I think that I think that there's definitely more women popping up here and there, which is brilliant to see. And also, like, not just women, like people of different backgrounds, like the diversity that's coming through within the ITAM and the IT communities is just great to see. And it's wonderful seeing people like progress their careers and reach where they want to be. But I think also the main thing is obviously the change in technologies all the time, and just the way that we're adapting to work. So now, even prior to this year, more and more people work from home, more and more people will video call, or you won't have set offices. And I think all that changes, and ITAM has to adapt to go with that and work.
I think one of the changes I've seen in the 10 years that I've been doing it is, it felt kind of a bit that when I first joined, that if you asked for advice or something, like you were trying to get something for free, like there was only kind of like a handful of people who would genuinely, with no ulterior motives, like reach out to you, give you the advice that you're after, etc. Whereas now I think there's so many people that have kind of done a complete 360 now, just they want to give away their advice and their content for free. You know, we got YouTube channels popping up all over the place. There's LinkedIn updates. There's free documentation, white papers. So it's gone from being a very much, no, that's my information, that's my knowledge. You might take a gig away from me, or you might, rip this off and use it yourself, to here, look, overload. Here, you want to know about Oracle licensing? There's Oracle guys, IBM guys, tech guys, process guys. You've got everything out there. Absolutely. You have no excuse kind of not to just at least start following or looking at some of the content and learning about it. So that, along with what you said with the tech, the diversity, there's a lot more openness.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's really nice when like vendors work with each other on projects as well. So people who would have considered being competitors and gone, get away. It's not as much like that anymore, especially when you go to events. Like everybody's just like, oh, it's so nice to see you.